it's a lot of implications. I understand why women will be very high on it and be like, hey, you gotta, be able to do X, Y, and Z and support me and help this and that. Because again, even when a woman signs up with the man, if she's trying to think about long term, she has to think, okay, if we have kids, like what lifestyle is the kids gonna have?
Exactly.
Forget about just me and you being married. See, this is the problem that I think men don't really realize. When you get with the woman, you have to think it's not just the woman. What's the quality of the kid's life going to be looking like?
I think that's why women are so picky and nitpicky when it comes to picking their mates, because they look at the stability of the indivial.
Some women.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I
so
feel like girls be just having kids. Like,
that's true.
You're right. But I think like instinctively, try and find the most suitable mate that's going to be able to provide.
Instinctively, of course.
Instinctively. I'm not saying like but consciously they're going to be like, oh,
but maybe not based on much, because if you think about it, like, especially like a younger girl, like, the more like, especially more fertile she is, like, to have a baby quickly, they're more like less disciplined in terms of like who they're choosing. They're not necessarily looking, oh, is buddy gonna marry me? Is he gonna do this?
Thinking about
they're not really thinking about that. They're just thinking, oh, this guy's attractive and he's taking me out on good dates and et cetera.
Also, like, I feel like that's also a cultural problem too, right? Like, like our black culture, like, we don't. If you look at it, I feel like a lot of white young women, they're getting married they're building families, right? A lot of black women and men, like, they just go out and go have babies, 5-6 different baby moms, and like, oh, I have all these kids, like, and
but they don't know what to do with though.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, why have all these kids and you're not gonna like put in the effort? Like, you're supposed to. I feel like when you have a kid, you gotta try to build them up and try to take them out of whatever you were in. Like, you don't want your kid to grow up the same way you grew up. You want them to elevate to a next level, right? A lot of people, I feel like, just have kids just